She wants to go to jail for a petty misdemeanor charge. I've been very kind to you. I've been very kind to you. She won't identify. She wants to risk going to jail for some petty, stupid charge. Don't pull away from me, okay? I gave you an...
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. On June 21st of 2023, Captain Rebecca Butcher of the Alachua County Sheriff's Office saw what she thought was a small child on the side of the road. Her incident report claims that she believed it to be an 8 to 10-year-old girl and stopped to help. It was quickly obvious that the individual was not a minor, and instead was a small-framed woman, known by most of the department and community for preying on the public easement. However, Captain Butcher had never encountered the woman and demanded that she identify herself. Well informed about her rights to refuse giving a state agent her private information absent of a crime, she refused, which prompted Captain Butcher to handcuff the woman and call for backup. They were met by an unidentified Gainesville Police officer who began recording after his arrival.
I've seen her. Typically, you sit here, you sit at the curb on, was that Main Street?
Yes.
Main Street, Fifth Third. She sits, we called on her all the time. Just before you were out with her, we had 2 calls pop up. Even the sergeant was calling them up going, yeah, I'll take care of this. We're not responding to it because she's always here.
Is anybody minor? Makes not a large. She says she's 31 years old. She don't look 31 years old.
I was told that she was an adult. I've never dealt with her. I don't. You want to tell me your name so I can just make sure you're an adult?
She's got beautiful hair. Look at her. She's beautiful. She won't identify. She wants to risk going to jail for some petty, stupid charge. So.
Yeah.
But your police force knows who I am. I've given my name plenty of times already. I'm just tired of being harassed. So I'm just.
Harassed.
I am. Because
you know who you're being harassed by? You know who you're being harassed by? Only the people that drive by that call in on you. But we just kind of stop coming, but she's never seen you. She doesn't work our side. She doesn't get the calls because she's always out in the county. It's what she wears green. You know?
I tried to explain to her a simple name or social security number to determine she's not trafficked, victimized, missing, but she wants to go to jail for a petty misdemeanor charge. So is that the route you want to go? I mean,
if that's what I know, do it because
no, it's your fault, sweetheart. It's your fault. It is your fault. That's all I need from you. I've been very kind to you. I've been very kind to you.
Captain Butcher grants herself the accolade of being very kind to the woman, putting aside the handcuffs and the civil rights violation. As we've discussed countless times on this channel, law enforcement officers have no authority to demand your identification unless circumstances reasonably indicate that such person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime. But despite this being enshrined in our Constitution and echoed through state statutes, someone in the comment section will inevitably ask, why not just identify? Giving these strangers your personal information because they're wearing a uniform could have prevented all of this. Well, last year I paid $11 too little to the IRS. Naturally, they sent me a bill through certified mail. Not long after that, I received another letter at my home that was sent to me 15 days prior to the day I received it. That second and infinitely more important letter was to warn me that someone had used my social security number to file their taxes. Data brokers across America are making a killing selling your information. Robocallers, spammers, and others are trying to find out anything they can about you, because the more they know about you, the easier it is to sell you what they think you want, based on the information that they've bought, or worse, such as how much you have and where you keep it. These data brokers store your information, but the FTC created laws that allow you as a user to opt out. Problem is, there's so many of these companies out there, and each one has their own policy and opt-out format, and they do this on purpose to make sure it's as hard as possible for the individual user. But Aura can do that for you, because they know these data brokers and their opt-out process. And today, they're sponsoring this video. Aura's app has everything you need to protect your family from online threats, like parental controls, a VPN, antivirus, password management, and identity theft insurance, all for one price. That way you can focus on the things you want to, and have peace of mind while Aura does all the hard work for you. And now that you know about Aura, you can either allow people to profit off your information and exploit your data, or you can click the link in my description and pinned comment, aura.com/lackluster, to start your 2-week free trial today. And now, back to our video, where Captain Butcher makes the assumption that to be under arrest, you must be in the back of a patrol car.
Are you in the back of the patrol car? You're not under arrest.
That's the police. The people who have dealt with me, because there's so many in your department who already have taken my name.
It's like kind of needle and haystack. There's several of us working.
There's two that are always in this area. It's a Mexican cop and it's always with the Caucasian cop. That's always in this area.
Listen.
Oh, that's nighttime. That's
Okay, so can you ask them?
They're at home. They don't work yet. Wouldn't it be easiest to give us your name so we can just be on our way?
Just do what y'all have to do, because I'm tired of being harassed.
You're not being harassed at all. You're not being harassed at all. Well, let's go sit in front of his phone. Your camera on?
I got my body worn camera on.
Oh, you got body work here? Just stand right here. Let me pat her down. Make sure you don't have anything on. This is dumb. You know that, right, Heaven? Do you have anything on you?
No.
Nothing on you?
No.
Then why won't you identify yourself? Do you have a
Because
problem?
I'm tired of being harassed. I don't have a shirt on under this. I just have my hoodie on.
Captain Butcher now tells the woman that she is under arrest, though she is still not in the back of a patrol car, after adding an unlawful search to the unlawful seizure of her person.
Okay, at this point you're under arrest, okay? GPD's here, I just need one for transport, she's still refusing ID. You can give me your name and date of birth, sweetheart. I already told you this. I'm sorry, not to me you haven't, okay? We're not playing, we're not playing this game. Don't pull away from me, okay? I gave you an order. Yeah, okay, I believe you, all right? And so are you. I'm already getting. No, ma'am, you're not. You're not. Listen, you don't have to go this route, but you're choosing this, okay? You're choosing to do this. You don't have to do this. Okay, well, that's fine. You're going to go to jail, all right? You understand? Just in without, okay? Refuse to identify yourself. I made contact with you on the side of the road. You're required to identify yourself to a law enforcement officer, okay? I'm here to make sure you're not missing, you're not in danger, you're not being trafficked, you don't have a warrant. He doesn't know you. He told you. He doesn't know you.
I don't know which ones know you.
And the ones that do know you are not working right now. We don't have 5 law enforcement officers in the county and the city. All you have to do is identify yourself. I will let you guys sit right back there in the grass if you want to.
You can give me your last name so I can just make sure.
Please. You're making this much harder than it is.
She doesn't want to do a report. We all want to get out of the rain.
So. We're about to get wet.
And I'm still
without groceries. Okay. Well, we can probably take you to Grace or somewhere else to get you out of the rain.
We're gonna be fine.
Okay. Are you going to give us your name or not? Please make this easy on yourself. Every time you come into contact with law enforcement, we're going to ask you your name and date of birth. Because we all don't know who you are. I don't know you, okay? I understand your belief system. I understand that you are free, and I respect that. Thanks. But you also need to understand the law and that you're required to identify yourself.
The available video ends there, showing that the law enforcers were the only ones who didn't understand the law. And after a lengthy detention, the woman was forced to surrender her social security number, which revealed that she was a 31-year-old woman. The Gainesville officer never interjected to protect the woman's rights, but his supervisor, Captain Young of the Gainesville Police Department, informed the sheriff's office of their captain's complete misunderstanding of the woman's constitutional rights. And with that information, an internal affairs investigation was launched. And here's where things get weird. The captain's failure to understand one of the most basic fundamental rights to be allegedly protected by the Constitution led investigators to conclude that she engaged in conduct unbecoming of an officer, recommending a 2-day suspension. But Sheriff Watson rejected the findings and voided the results, which means this woman somehow made it to captain without comprehending one of the foundational tenets of freedom and will suffer no consequences for violating the rights of this citizen. The strange part is that Captain Butcher recently sued the sheriff's office for violating the officer's Bill of Rights, and a judge ordered a compliance review hearing for previous investigation against the officer. But that investigation was also voided because of mistakes made by the investigating officer.
The Alachua County Sheriff's Office captain who won a lawsuit against Sheriff Clovis Watson is again under investigation investigation. Captain Rebecca Butcher and 2 others filed suit, claiming their rights were violated during an internal investigation. They were reinstated, and early this month, Watson recognized Butcher's 30 years of service. But ASO officials now say she was suspended with pay last Thursday until another internal investigation is finished, but they won't tell us the allegations against her.
The sheriff recently announced his resignation and allegedly hasn't shown up to work since June. But as far as Captain Butcher, despite her complete lack of knowledge of the Fourth Amendment after 30 years of service and 2 recent investigations that recommended suspensions, Butcher was promoted just a couple weeks after this incident and put in charge of the agency's Patrol Operations Division. It appears a settlement was reached in favor of Captain Butcher, where the sheriff violated her rights as an officer. So with that in mind, what do you think a settlement should look like when a seasoned deputy violates the civil rights of a law-abiding American? Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady Lackluster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.